Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us. So please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange. So I may speak directly with you, Sagittarius, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will recognize it exactly from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who make donations. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Planet Venus in the sign of Sagittarius, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Planet Venus in the sign of Sagittarius. Best messages for Sagittarius, please. And everything that is in their higher good to know now. Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Temperance, sign of Sagittarius. So you are very, very present in your own reading. Also, it's Archangel Michael who's the best in knowing how to do the alchemy between fire and water, sun and moon, passion and emotions, because these two elements, fire and water, are the two elements that need to be in perfect balance in order for them to coexist. So please work with him and make this balance, inner balance. He's here to help you. It's here to tell you that everything happens in divine timing, but it's very important to make this balancing, inner balance. Best messages for Sagittarius, please. Okay, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Seven of Swords. I start to understand why Archangel Michael came out when I split the deck. King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Two of Wands, Ten of Wands, and Judgment. So at the bottom of the deck you have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is the energy that holds together your entire reading. Can be that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it wants to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Three of Pentacles speaks to us about self-mastery, speaks about a moment in time when you realize that you can achieve much more and you want to achieve it exactly as you know that you are not only best in doing it, but also it's for the best, in the best way. It's like you're starting something, something new, you are building something. A new association, a new partnership, a new job where you can, if it's not your own business and it's a new job for somebody else, it can be a job that has much power in the sense that you decide how things are being done. You have much freedom in deciding how things should be done. You will have people to support you, to be there for you, but they will simply wait for you to tell them how, when, if to do something or not. It's the moment where you can realize that you can make that jump from apprentice to the master, because you realize that you have the needed experience, the needed knowledge in order to bring something to fruition exactly like you wanted to bring. It's self-mastery. So at the beginning it won't be so pleasant because you are starting now by doing this to put yourself, your knowledge, your expertise into the light, and at first you won't feel so at ease by doing that, but you will find out that you are good at it and things start to flow naturally from there. It's a moment where you can achieve this self-mastery. And when I got the deck, you had the sign, your sign, Sagittarius, but that was Archangel Michael being present, telling you I'm here with you in order to make that balancing, because inner balance, because having the Queen and the King of Cups, emotional cups, emotions, water, it's very intense. It's like, emotionally speaking, you are going through a very turbulent period in your life, because you have to deal with somebody that is known as the cheater, the liar, the thief. He steals, he has his own agenda, he's taking care only of his things. He doesn't care if he hurt somebody in that process, but something, it's calling out something, it's making you look at this character from another point of view, in order for you to be able to see that he's hiding, he's working in the moonlight, so where everything is much more diffuse and you can misinterpret or he can tell you that you did misinterpret and he's hiding a knife. He has his own agenda. So you are dealing with somebody like that. Three of Swords. It's breaking your heart. When you become conscious about this, it's something that it's very loud, making you see what he's planning. This raven is making a lot of noise, and your heart will be broken. And through this, you will feel like emotionally raw. You will be much more in tune with your emotions, and this emotion will be highlighted, and you really have to find that inner place in yourself where you can bring emotions at ease. It's like building your own temple, build your own bubble where it's a safe place. At first, these emotions will be stronger, but you can achieve that emotional maturity in which you can bring everything into ease, be in tune with your emotion, but keeping that steady, calm state of mind, of being. Also, it speaks to us about connect with your intuition in order for you to be able to see, to reach much more information about this and about how you can not rebuild but make your heart not ache anymore. It can have a scar, but at least it won't ache. You have to reconnect to your through your intuition to higher realms to get all that information. It can also be that you had to deal with somebody from a water sign. Water signs can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And you are now, after you learn these things, you know you have to make a choice. You are at the crossroads and you know you have to choose which path you are going. The moment that you will choose, you will also start and moving towards that path. It will bring you, it will open new horizons for you. It may be also that you are relocating. This experience is a very hard experience. I'm not sugarcoating it, but it's also the moment because Ten of Wands, Ten of Wands is that experience in which we took upon ourselves too much responsibilities, much more than they were ours, and until it was much too much and we had to integrate the wisdom behind the experience, and by doing that start the process of releasing those burdens. And you will do it. And judgment is here, and judgment is your rebirth. You know you're not only wanting this new beginning for yourself, but you know that you want a new life, exactly like you know that it should be, exactly like you know that you are deserving of. And this is the Three of Pentacles, realizing your abilities, capabilities, your own worth, and starting and go towards that in a very practical way in order to manifest this. But it's is this journey, and there are these emotions that you have to bring into balance in order for you to be able to make the right choice for you, and also to integrate that wisdom that comes with this experience in order to start the releasing process, so that you can have this new life exactly like you wanted, a rebirth, but not only it's tangible in the way that you know how to do it, how to realize it, to bring it into fruition the best way. And you will be able. But this bringing into fruition will have to also, I'm seeing this in this deck of cards, this card as being as a stop sign. Maybe you have to say stop to one situation, one character, one relationship in your life, because they did hurt you with the way that they acted, and you have to put a stop to it. Afterwards is where do I go from here, and you make your decision. So let's see. King of Swords. King of Swords can be any sign of air, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. In this deck of cards, it's mostly telling us it can be a Libra. These are very strategical people who have much more than one plan. They have backup plans. They have backup plans to the backup plans. It can be this, but it doesn't have to. It can be somebody, usually they are very intelligent, they are very wise, they try to find results in a diplomatical way. They are very good in analyzing, in thinking about how to solve problems. They are very good at communication, verbally or in writing. People that can be found in these energies are people that are working, for example, in the Justice Department, lawyers, judges, and so on. Maybe you try to find some answers to this problem by going to somebody like this who can analyze it and detaching from what he's analyzing in order to find the best solution for all involved. Let's see. What's with Seven of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Five of Pentacles, this character that had his own agenda, that not only that it could lie to you, betray you, cheat, steal, but you are very I can't find my words, but I will. They made you feel like this, like you're not worthy of, you're not good enough, you don't deserve much more than, because you are worthless. Everything that you have is on your back, and that's it. It may feel like they used you and now they are slamming a door in front of you. It's feeling like this. These are people that very often don't know how to make themselves be important, only by minimalizing the importance of others, and they are repeating these lack mentalities of them they are projecting them to others, to those close to them. So the problem is when we are starting and believing these kind of things, that we are not good enough, not worthy of much more than this about ourselves, because when you mixing in belief in this lack mentalities, everything starts and manifests itself exactly like this, and it's like, oh, he's right, I cannot do this, I cannot make this happen, so I'm not worthy of much more than this. You feel very disillusioned in this character and in the way that they did what they did, but the worst in my option, in my vision, is that they made you feel like this, and you have to get rid of these lack mentalities because these are not yours. But until you are able to see that, nobody can help you, but it's somebody that make you feel like crap. This is why the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here, please? This is why it's so emotional. This is why it's so heartbreaking. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles are, again, it can speak to us about important life lessons, because it speaks about security, stability, having the security and stability for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, because it can be family. It can be somebody from family that was able, or you saw them as being the only one able to give you some security and stability, and they made you feel like this, and now you are finding out something else, and it's like, I'm heartbreak because I don't know how to deal with it, because if I'm dealing with it as I feel that I should, I can lose everything, my family, my these are also very important life lessons that are being now learned. This is the self-mastery. This is where, and this is why you have to make this choice. You have to start releasing these lack mentalities in order for you to be able to bring into manifestation exactly like you want, the way that you want, the way that you know that you are deserving of. But until you think that you are not deserving of much more than this kind of treatment, you won't be able to make that jump, to build something, to bring everything into manifestation, to be successful in everything that you want to manifest for yourself. And this has to do with life lessons. It's that wisdom that comes with life, with experience, with hardship, because I like to think that besides the material things that we are gathering in our lifetime, wisdom is also one of them. It's hard. It's not easy because you're conflicted between these two. It's like, if I'm continuing to stay here, I'm feeling like that. But if I will go or take another decision that also will break my heart, I don't know how I will be able to have security, stability, to have everything in order to live my life, to be able to offer security, stability for my family. What's with 10 of Wands, please? Tell me more about the 10 of Wands. That moment where you integrating everything that you had to integrate with this experience in order to start the release process of these lack mentalities, in order to understand that it is in your power to have this rebirth exactly like you know that you are able. King of Swords, again, this character. So maybe it was somebody from exactly as I told you, because when I split this deck, this was the character at the bottom, and I already told you. But it can be that somebody like this made you have this very hard lesson being learned, and in a very harsh way helped you acknowledge all the wisdom that came through this experience. Or it can be somebody that helps you start this releasing process, start using, because sword signs, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, he's much more diplomatical, but if he has to, he will also use his sword in cutting all the drama, all whatever doesn't serves you anymore. It can be somebody that can tell you this is it, and you have to do this and this and this in order to be able to start and release those problems, those responsibilities that you took upon yourself and they weren't yours to take on, but everything was with your acceptance, even if it was unconscious. At one level you accepted all those burdens, if it was conscious or unconscious, if you gave your accordance verbally or non-verbally. And Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, it feels like death. This experience, it feels like death. It's betrayal. It's taking everything very, this is why you're so emotional, taking it very personal. It feels personal, and it took you by surprise the way that they acted, the people that were involved in this Seven of Swords and Three of Swords. But also through this you will be able to see things in their true light, and also you will be able to see your own light. And through that, it's like this character here, it's with the sun here, it's like he's holding with this stabbing, he's simply starting to be in auto combustion and see his own light coming out of him in order to see his true light, his true value. And through that, the releasing of this lack mentalities starts, but not in a very pleasant way. The best that I can tell you here is that what's worse, it's behind you, and from now on everything will be much more easier. You have the Ten of Wands and Ten of Swords at this, so just hold on and keep on going. What's with the Queen of Cups? Connect to your higher self, to your guidance, to towards your intuition. It's very important to reconnect to higher realms through your intuition in order for you to be able to manage much better your emotions and bring that inner balance towards yourself. Queen of Cups, please. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups, because it will be bumpy at first. Queen of Cups, please. Why is the Queen of Cups here, please? King of Cups. So again, the same card. I think that somebody from Cancer, King of Cups, as I told you, Cups can be any sign of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but in this deck of cards it's insisting on Cancer. Maybe somebody from Cancer that is very nurturing, emotionally speaking. He's very warm-hearted. He gives advice in a manner that you feel like they are speaking to you from heart from soul to soul. They are here in order to support you. They are here in order to help you rebalance everything. It's the feminine energy with the masculine energy, and you also have the King of Cups here. Maybe somebody from a water sign, it can be there for you to help you to also reconnect to your intuition, to higher realms through your intuition, but be there very warm-heartedly to support you. What's with the King of Cups, please? Tell me more about the King of Cups. Page of Swords. Page of Swords speaks to us about a younger energy, speaks about learning, gathering much more information in order to widen your knowledge. It's about learning. It's about becoming much more mature. It's a learning process in which you can become much more emotionally speaking mature than you thought that you were. It's a learning curve, but it's in a way in which you can use communication to know, to learn how to speak, how to express yourself in a much better way, it also can be that you had to deal with somebody. If we are speaking about the King of Cups being over the Queen of Cups, that it's the emotions here are flowing away. It can be that you had to deal with somebody with a King of Cups that was not emotionally speaking mature, but it's very present, it's very next to you, it's here to help you to see and learn and achieve a much in tune, much mature way in dealing with emotions and keeping calm and keeping serene and seeing things from a higher point of view and not allowing whatever you are able to understand now, the emotions to mess that up. And in this is that learning curve. What's with the Two of Wands? That decision that you know you have to make a choice and you know you have to choose your path. And by choosing it, you are opening yourself to new horizons, to new chapters, new adventures in your life. Two of Wands, please. And also acting on what you are choosing. It's not, I make a choice and I will see what happens with that in a month or two. No, you make your choice and you are acting on it. Two of Wands. What's with the Two of Wands, please? Three of Cups and the Fool. Three of Cups can be a third party situation, maybe. This is why it's so hurtful, the cheating. And this is why you know I have to make my choice. I have to go on another path. And by taking this decision, you are simply opening yourself not to anything but a new chapter into your life, starting something new, exactly like you know, exactly like you want, exactly like you know that you are worthy of. But maybe it took a lot, and I think that you were in this situation for a long time and you reached a point where you continue and stayed in a situation that did anything good for you. And this is why now it's so intense, in order to a little bit force your hand to see that you have to open a new chapter into your life. And we can also see the Three of Cups, the moment that you are making the choice of your path, opening a new chapter into your life. It will have reason to celebrate. In itself, this thing, by taking this decision and opening yourself to something new, it's something that is worthy of celebration. Three of Cups can be gatherings with loved ones in where you have something to celebrate. But I think that it has much more to do with the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords, and this betrayal and those emotions that are heightened and so on. This is why, please work with Archangel Michael, because he came to help you, to help you regain that inner balance so that you can overcome this. Judgment. What's with Judgment, please? Your rebirth. You had that Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck when I looked at it, and I told you that it feels like a little death. After death comes rebirth, and this new chapter can be that rebirth. Tell me more about Judgment, please. Why is Judgment here, please? This can be your rebirth. This can be your rebirth in which you can achieve that inner balance. But I won't lie to you, it's a work in progress and in process. And please work with Archangel Michael to achieve that. It can help you a lot to do that. To be able to bring everything into balance, to be able to release all those emotions that are not good for you, to release all those lack mentalities that brought you in this situation, to release those perceptions of yourself that were not yourself. You can do this. It is your rebirth, and everything is happening in divine timing. Even if it may not seem as it. King of Pentacles. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Becoming a success, being of success, being able to bring everything into materialization, into fruition. Working a lot, because King of Pentacles works a lot. This here is a lot of work, but it's worthy of. King of Pentacles, please. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here, please? 10 of Wands. To be able to be a success in releasing these burdens, in releasing these hardships, in integrating the wisdom of this experience in order to put an end to this cycle once and for all. It can be your rebirth, but you have to release everything that is keeping you from manifesting what you want. I cannot do it. I have no way out. I have no solution. I don't see. Mentally, you are in a mental blockage. You have to open yourself. You have to make an effort and raise your vibration in order for you to be able to see the solution to the problem, because if you are keeping yourself in a low vibration, you won't be able to see the solution, because the solution is of a higher vibration. So please do it, because you can achieve it. You really can achieve it. But until you're not conscious about it, until you're not stopping to focus much more on lower vibrational or on negative things, you won't be able to see it. This is what you have to release. This negativity, this I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy of, I cannot. Best advice, best message for Sagittarius at the end of the reading, please. Best advice, best message at the end of the reading for Sagittarius, please. I won't read from the booklet, but take all of them. Oracle, wait for important information. Wise one, grow within your current situation. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. Connect to it, because you already have it, but you don't believe you do. Mountains, stand your ground. And heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Love yourself. Release this nonsense that you are not worthy of. Through that, you will be able to start with yourself, to love yourself, and through that, loving others, and through that, letting yourself be loved by others. I really hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.